welcome back to episode 6 of this Let's Play on Elmcreek. Today we're going to do some spraying, and there's a couple of reasons why we're going to do it. Firstly, there's a decent one for 6.5 grand. However, we're going to borrow that, and we're just going to nip over there. 2 seconds. Right, we're over. Obviously we need to buy herbicide, and that's expensive, and we've leased the equipment. However, the thinking is we're going to need the herbicide anyway. So why not just get some now? It wasn't as expensive as I thought, actually. What have I just bought there? Why have I bought liquid fertilizer? Oh my god, I was on the wrong one. That is soul destroying. Right. Well, at some point we'll be doing spraying with liquid fertilizer. So yeah, I know we're going to need fertilizer because we've got weeds on, haven't we? If I said fertilizer, I meant herbicide. I need to stop pulling out on there because the car's always round. Right, we'll get this full. I don't even know where we're meant to be going. 69. Isn't that the one we tried? That's the one we tried to do before, wasn't it? Yep, so you go down past our farm, turn left, and then you can go just over the train tracks. I mean, what we'll do is we'll see how much we get back. If we don't use all of it, well, I'm hoping we don't use 2,000 litres worth. We shouldn't. We'll see if they're going to give us anything back when we go to complete it. If they don't, we'll take it back to our farm and then we use it on our fields. So I know on the face of it, well, we're probably not going to make anything out of this job now because we've bought that stupid liquid fertilizer for 3,200. But we'll be alright in the long run. I mean, even with that, I could take a fertilising contract, couldn't I? Borrow the equipment, and then if you do get reimbursed, like you used to on FS19, then there's no issues, is there? Can I get down there? Yep. And through there? Nope. There, it looks like there's a crossing there. There we go. I like stuff like this. Just little features like that. Right, let's get spraying. And that seems to be going down quite quickly. which is also quite worrying. I'm going to make nothing out of this hammer. Is it going to tell us? Ah, there. I was just looking at our fields there. They're not showing up as weeds. Yeah, when we tried to do the contract on this one, well, it might not have been two episodes ago, possibly. We must have just been too late. It must have already been harvested. Not harvested, fertilised. Get that off, and then we'll go straight up here, and then hopefully there'll just be a little. Oh, it's probably going to be it's wider than I thought, actually. I was going to say hopefully there'll just be a strip in the middle. I'll put a quick time lapse on, and we'll come back once it's done. Okay, that's the spraying complete. It did pretty much. The reason I'm not looking here is because there'll be some of this. Ah, there. You can see where they've all been killed off. Just because our crop's similar, isn't it? And I couldn't see any in our crop. I just wanted to make sure that they weren't sort of hidden away. So, if we go into contracts, and we'll complete that. You can see reimbursement 603, so it's not overly much, is it? Right, complete that, and we'll get back over to our farm. Right, we're over at the shop, and we're not here just so I can remind myself of the 3,200 that we misspent on this liquid fertilizer. We're here because I've seen this. In fact, I've seen both of them, but it's that I'm interested in. That Schaefer. The front loader. I mean, it's an absolute steal, isn't it? And we're going to need one. And it means I don't have to do the mini bales. I could do normal size bales. Where's the front loader attaches? See, I mean, they're cheap enough, aren't they? I mean, 13,600 just seems too good to miss out on, really. Right, we're going to go for it. There it is. Take it over, and there is something I want to check with this. I haven't watched, in fact I've watched very little of other people's playthroughs or testing or whatever on FS22, so I'm going to be interested to see what happens here. So repair is 1,000. Ah, right, that's... See how the price has gone down quite a bit. Ah, I want to repaint. Do I really want to repaint it? Yeah, it wasn't worth repainting. And the price is still lower than what we've just paid for it. So that answers my question. For the minute, I'm not going to buy her an attacher. Because there's nothing we actually need the attacher for. There is going to be. Like I said, when we come to do the baler, we're going to need it for that, but not at the minute. I mean, 13,000 for a front loader. This is what I'd bid even before they'd mentioned about second-hand equipment. If you can remember, we spoke about it on... We definitely spoke about it on Greenlands. We probably spoke about it on Jock Pine at some point as well. But this is one of the things that I wanted, because it encourages you to use equipment that you wouldn't normally use. Although it's took an absolute age to get back to our farm. Just gonna go on the grass. I'm just looking because I couldn't see. Before I couldn't see any weeds in there. Still can't. So I think we know from now, if we buy second-hand equipment, we don't need to repaint it. Possibly if we're going to sell it again, but I don't think I'd be repainting it again. Right, leave that there. Right, give us 2 seconds. Okay, so we've jumped forward to the next day. So month-wise, we're in October now. Just check this, see if there's any weeds in this one. Doesn't look like it. Ollie's got 100 in. Yeah. We'll just pull these to one side. I've just accepted another contract. It's a fertilising one, but it's... Well, that filled quick, didn't it? but it's the one that we tried to do last time on field 69. Yeah, they stack up inside there, don't they? Oh, I think, in fact I don't think, I know it's gone on. In one of the, it might be in the last episode, we spoke about mods not downloading. Well, I'll see if it's on here. Yeah, there it is. So we're on. It's downloaded now. It came back on sometime this evening. Right, we need a tractor. In fact, we'll use the John Deere. Because it sounds amazing. We need to go and get a bit more fertiliser, I would have thought. Yeah. I mean, this actual spreader is on lease, and I think we're pretty much using it as a long-term lease, to be honest. There's another power walker. Right, we'll jump over. I'll get some fertiliser and then we'll get to the field. Right, so we're just about there. We'll be coming up to it on our right hand side shortly. It stopped doing it at the minute, but, and it's something I noticed yesterday when it first came out, every now and again there's little stutters. I think I mentioned it. I say I think because yesterday when I done the first 5 episodes, I finished work at 11 PM. The game came out at midnight and I just went through the night recording, so there's quite a lot I can't remember, to be honest, because I was so tired. Coming towards the end of it I was absolutely exhausted. So yeah, I think I mentioned about I don't want to go up there, do I? And now I'm committed. That's alright, I'm coming round here. Sort of frame drop or just something wasn't quite right and you could see it. And the other thing I noticed as well is when I was doing the harvest and I was setting the AI worker to go and deliver the crop, just after they delivered it, so a couple of seconds after, the game would freeze, but only for a really short period of time, like a second, 2 seconds at the very most, and then resume as normal. But I noticed it was every time that the worker delivered the product, and only then as well, so it didn't happen at any other period. I've read on the Facebook groups and on Twitter that some people are suffering sort of quite badly with that. Hopefully it's something Giants can get fixed quite quickly. I got when I went over to the store, I can't remember what the final total was, but it was 4 big bags, so 4,000 litres. It's something like 18 something per bag, from what I remember. I mean, we'll still have plenty left over, and we'll do a few of these. Not today, or not in this video, sorry. But once we finish this, we'll be going straight into episode 7 anyway. I'll be doing another few tonight. Since doing some, I think probably my last video, definitely number 5 anyway, since doing episode 5, I've started a game that I'm not recording on Ubelaran, and I've just done the collecting of the stones on when you cultivate the fields, and I know it needs doing, but for those who haven't done it yet, do not expect a lot of money out of it, because you don't get it. It's a lot of work for a few £100. And obviously it does need doing, because it adds wear and tear, doesn't it, onto your machinery, so in the long run it's best that you do it, but you're not going to get rich by doing it. In that one as well, I think I've got five fields, I think, and I've had to do it on 4 of them. It's absolutely soul destroying. I don't know either, just because obviously we haven't got up to that bit yet, but whether that's something that's going to happen every time you cultivate. Or whether it just gradually wears off or what, I don't know. We'll have to see, because it seemed like there was quite a lot that come up. It's not so bad with this fertilizer one, because I can kind of see where I'm going as he starts it early. There we go. Just seeing as well on the other map, you can have multiple workers going at the same time, or more importantly, multiple contracts. I didn't know if that was confirmed beforehand or if it was just a rumour, because I think some wording in an article maybe suggested it but didn't confirm it. Again, I'm sure you'll probably know that because you'll have been keeping up to date, but I purposely haven't been. There we go. I thought I still had a bit more to do, but obviously not. Right, what are we getting for that one? 8,102. So we'll collect that. That takes us up to, well, just over 15,000. And I think we'll leave it there for this episode. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in episode 7.